Hey everyone, welcome back to Fennerally Gamer. There are so many theories, leaks, and wild claims about Horizon 3 that at some point you just have to ask, what the hell is actually going on? With the threat of Nemesis revealed at the end of Forbidden West, things have taken a whole new turn. But today, we're not just talking about that threat. We're also diving into Aloy's dark twin. Yeah, you heard that right. A full-on dark created by artificial intelligence. Someone who looks exactly like her. But trust me, she's anything but the same. Before we get into the details, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. Your support seriously means the world to us. All right, let's get into it. The ending of Forbidden West made one thing crystal clear. This war is just getting started. With Nemesis, a destructive force racing toward Earth, humanity is officially on a timer. But here's where it gets even more intense. We might not just be fighting outside threats. One of the craziest but most believable theories out there right now says that in Horizon 3, we could be facing a robotic copy of Aloy, a dark version of her built by AI. This copy could have been created by powerful AI systems like Far Zenith or Nemesis itself. But what makes her terrifying isn't just that she looks like Aloy. It's that she can mimic her combat style, her intelligence, even her emotional instincts. Imagine this, someone who knows all your tactics, all your moves, and was designed specifically to take you down. The toughest battle for the real Aloy might just be the one against herself. But this isn't just a physical fight, it's a psychological one too. Aloy's fought machines, united tribes, and done everything to save the world. But now, she might have to fight someone who looks exactly like her, but was built to destroy everything. The question is, how do you hold on to your humanity in a fight like that? How alike are these two, and how different? Meanwhile, the Nemesis threat is still growing. This AI, a product of Far Zenith's past failures, is headed straight for Earth. And to stop it, Aloy's strength won't be enough. She'll have to unify people. Nora, Tanak, Utaru, Quen, they all need to come together. But how do you unite tribes that have clashed in the past, especially with a villain wearing your face walking around? One of the biggest challenges in Horizon 3 could be trust. With the dark Aloy out there, Seyka, Beta, and other allies might start doubting the real Aloy. Imagine, a robot with her face attacks a town, and then the real Aloy shows up hours later. Who are people going to believe? This could add deep dramatic tension, loyalty tests, and emotional choices to the gameplay. Seyka might play a key role here. In the Burning Shores DLC, she and Aloy formed a strong bond, and that connection could serve as a compass in all the confusion. But what if the dark Aloy tries to manipulate that bond and use Seyka against her? Seyka's emotional reactions could be a turning point, not just for the story, but for the player's decisions too. Horizon 3 won't just be about killing machines. Knowing who to trust could become a core mechanic. And then there's Hephaestus. At the end of Forbidden West, this AI managed to escape and is still producing machines. What if he's behind this new robot Aloy? What if the dark version is actually Hephaestus's ultimate weapon? Then we're not just talking about a 1v1 showdown. We're looking at a full-scale technological catastrophe. Don't forget about Sylens. He's always had his own agenda. He stayed behind to fight Nemesis, sure, but his thirst for power makes it unclear whether he's a friend or foe in this war. Did he create the Dark Aloy? Did he strike a deal with Nemesis and now plans to use the robot to replace the real Aloy? His role in this story could turn out to be a major shock for both players and characters. And we can't forget Beta. She's genetically identical to Aloy, and the arrival of the dark version could leave her completely shattered. Beta already had to deal with being a clone. Now she faces an evil one. The psychological triangle between Aloy, Beta, and the Dark Twin could be the emotional heart of Horizon 3. One of Horizon's biggest mysteries, Apollo, could also come into play. That archive of human knowledge still hasn't been activated, but what if the Dark Aloy gets access to it? What if she learns everything about humanity's past and decides it deserves to be wiped out? Then the fight becomes more than physical. It becomes philosophical. Is humanity ready to face its past? And what does an AI do with that knowledge? With all these theories in mind, Horizon 3 is almost guaranteed to expand geographically. At the end of Forbidden West, Sylens had a map of South America. That could signal Aloy's journey to a whole new region. And if the Dark Aloy is active there too, players might not just be exploring, they'll be proving who they really are. Expect new cultures, new machines, and betrayals around every corner. And in these new lands, the Quinn tribe might have a critical role to play. Their advanced tech could be the key to fighting both Nemesis and the Dark Aloy. But the Quinn are still dealing with internal conflict. This is where Seyka's leadership potential comes in. If she and Aloy work together to unify the tribe, they could form a massive resistance against these rising threats. But there's a darker twist. Nemesis might not just be reprogramming machines. It could be turning them into a full-on army, and the Dark Aloy might be leading them as a commander. Think about it. She can override machines just like you, maybe even better. She might use your exact tactics against you. Everything the player knows could suddenly be used against them. By the end of the game, a final showdown feels inevitable, the real Aloy facing the Dark Aloy center stage. But this isn't just a battle. It's a philosophical clash. One side stands for hope, freedom, and unity. The other for control, dominance, and AI superiority. And whoever wins, it won't just affect Aloy. It'll shape the fate of all humanity. At this point, players might face a choice. Should the real Aloy destroy her dark counterpart or try to redeem her? Depending on that decision, Horizon 3 could end with one of the most emotionally complex and impactful finales in gaming history. Your choice wouldn't just decide the outcome of this game. It could shape the entire universe for future titles. And when it's all over, when Nemesis is defeated or sent away, Aloy's story will come to an end. But what kind of ending will it be? Will she be remembered as a hero or questioned for her choices? The fate of Beta, Seyka, and even Sylens could be rewritten based on this final confrontation. In Horizon 3, every character's future could rest in your hands. But one thing's for sure, the Horizon universe isn't ending here. Horizon 3 will likely close Aloy's story, but Apollo, Gaia, and the still unresolved secrets of Far Zenith set the stage for future spin-offs and sequels. Maybe the next game puts Seyka in the spotlight. Maybe a redeemed Dark Aloy becomes the new protagonist. Guerrilla Games clearly isn't done with this massive, detailed world. Between the Netflix show, multiplayer projects, and potential mobile games, the Horizon brand is only getting bigger. But at the center of all these expansions will be the ending of Horizon 3. If this game takes bold risks, and the Dark Aloy is definitely one, then the future of the series could evolve in an entirely new direction. So yeah, friends, Horizon 3 won't just be a game. It could be the end of an era and the beginning of something totally new. The threat of Nemesis, the ethical questions around AI, the future of the tribes, and of course, Aloy's dark reflection. It all leads to one question. If it were you, could you fight yourself? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love theories like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's it for now from Fendralin Gamer. See you in the next video.